Hi everyone, welcome to talk session. In this session we will learn how to design DFA that accept all strings which starts with A over sigma A comma B. So first identify the condition. Condition says that all the strings should start with the symbol A. Based on the condition, write down the minimum length string. Which one is the minimum length string starting with the A? It's A itself. Then what are the another strings? For example, if string is starting with A, after this whether A is coming or B is coming, it will work because our condition is starting with A. Or it may happen that one string starts with A, multiple A's are coming. Or one string starts with A, multiple B's can also come, like this ABB or ABBB. All are these valid strings and part of the minimum length string. Only thing is that all these strings should start with the A and these strings are starting with the A. Now start designing automata. Q0 is our starting state. First minimum length string is A. A should get accepted. It means what? From Q0 transition of A should go to final state. Suppose Q1 is the final state. So transition of A is going to final state. So A is gets accepted. Once we design automata for our condition string starting with A, then start making this automata as deterministic. Deterministic means what? If sigma contains two symbols A and B, then there must be only one transition for A and only one transition for B from each state. For example, here Q0 and Q1. Now at this moment from Q0 there is one transition for A, but there is no transition for B. Then how to make this deterministic? Write down the state which I want to make deterministic, for which symbol I am trying to find transition B. So Q0 reading B. Ask few questions to yourself how to reach to Q0 from starting state. Q0 itself is a starting state, so nothing will be here. How to reach to final state from Q0? This is a Q0. How to reach to final state? By reading A. So write down this A here. Check is this valid string BA. What's our condition? Condition says that string should start with the A and not B. So this is not our valid string. Hence, as this is invalid string, transition of B from Q0 will go to the dead state. How? I'm writing transition for B from Q0 to the dead state. Dead state means what? Automata will come to this state due to wrong input, or we can say incorrect input, because I want all the strings should start with the A, but this string is starting with the B and it will go to the dead state. Once automata is in the dead state, it means what? Automata read the incorrect input or incorrect input is given to the automata. So automata is in the dead state. If automata is in the dead state, whatever it is reading, maybe A or maybe B, 0 or many times, it doesn't matter because automata is in the dead state. Hence, now Q0 is a deterministic, transition for A and transition for B. Now make Q1 as deterministic. How to find transition for A and B from the Q1? There are multiple ways. The first easy way and shortest way is how to reach to Q1? By reading A. So we are at the state Q1. As our condition is string should start with the A. So string is starting with the A. After this A, if any symbol is coming, maybe once, twice or thrice, it may be A, it may be B, or it may be multiple symbols, any kind of symbols. That doesn't matter. These all are valid strings because it's starting with the A. All these strings may come or may not come. May come means it may come multiple times, or may not come means what? 0 times. Our condition is it should start with the A. After starting with the A, all these symbols may come or may not come, means what? 0 or many. So 0 or many means what? Self loop. Self loop for which symbol? 0 number of A's or many number of A's? 0 or many B's. It will be for A as well as it will be for B. So one string start with A, after that multiple A's can come or multiple B's can come. So we can give the self loop for A as well as for B. In this way you can design this automata. But at initial level, I recommend you not to follow this approach. Kindly go through step by step. In exam, you can follow this approach. You can directly write down this self loop here by following this easy way. But to solve complex problem, go step by step. How? As I want to find transition for A at which state? Q1. Write down the requirement. I want to find transition for A at state Q1. Ask yourself how to reach to Q1 from starting state. Which is our starting state? It's a Q0. How to reach to Q1? By reading A. How to reach to final state from Q1? Q1 itself is a final state, so nothing will be here. Then check, is this double A is a valid string? Yes, starting with A. Q1 is looking for single A or double A is also. This starting symbol is as it is. Triple A, is this valid? Yes, it's a part of MLS. There may be single A at Q1 or maybe double A or maybe triple A. Our starting symbol is as it is. So all these are valid strings because it's starting with the A. It means what? Q1 is looking for 1A or 2A's or 3 or 4. In addition to this, if single A is coming means what? What is that Q1? Nothing. Nothing means epsilon. It contains 0 number of A's. Epsilon contains 0 number of A's. Hence, Q1 is looking for 0 number of A's or multiple number of A's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 100. That is, scenario is of 0 or many. It means what? Q1 is the state looking for 0 or many number of A's. Hence, whenever in TOC there is a scenario of 0 or many, simply give the self loop. At that state, here is a Q1 for the symbol A. Now there is a transition for A at Q1. Now we want to find out transition for B. At which state? State is Q1. Write down both. Ask yourself few questions like how to reach to Q1 from starting state. Q0 is the starting state. How to reach to Q1? By reading A. Write it. How to reach to final state from Q1? Q1 itself is the final state, so there will not be anything here. Then check, is this valid string? Yes, starting with A. Q1 is looking for single B or double B is also possible. Check, yeah, this single A is as it is. String is starting with A. This is also valid. If triple B is coming after the A, that is also valid. All these strings are part of minimum length string set. So all are valid strings. It means what? Q1 is looking for 1B, 2B, 3B or multiple number of B's. In addition to this, if only single A is coming, what is that Q1? Nothing. Nothing means epsilon. Epsilon contains 0 number of any symbols. Here 0 number of B's we can say. So Q1 is looking for 0 number of B's or 1, 2, 3, 100 number of B's. That we can say many number of B's. So at Q1, this is the scenario 0 or many. And as we know, whenever there is a scenario of 0 or many in TOC for any symbol, in this case it is a B, kindly give the self loop at state Q1 for the symbol B. So already we have the self loop here. For symbol A, we can add here A or B, as now we have the scenario for 0 or many B's. And in this way, Q1 become deterministic. There is a transition for A as well as transition for B. And this is your final answer. DFA to accept all the strings starting with A. You can practice the similar question like string starting with 0 over sigma 0 and 1. In the next session, we will see how to design DFA to accept all the strings starting with the B. Thank you for watching.